Bhairava Kalikye Namostute. Om Namo Bhairavaya Namo Namah. Om Namo Bhairavaya Swaha. Another day, another video, thanks to her. And today, I wanted to talk about Nimitta Kali. Nimitta Kali, how Ma Kali, uh, there are two things to this. How she basically plays as a victim so that she could bring out the Shiva Tattva from the deep meditation. We've seen the stories from, be it from Parashurama when Kamadhenu was stolen. She was Kamadhenu and she played the victim here, right? And the Shiva Tattva from Parashurama, he went and exterminated all the Kshatriyas. Then it was Masita, right? She had to let Ravana take her. If at all she wanted to just kill Ravana then and there, it would have been this easy for her. But she took the pain on her own volition. Why? Because the Shiva Tattva in Rama, Sri Rama, had to fulfill his duties and had to become the Kadanayak. We can say the same thing with Ma Sati, right? For the Daksha Yajna, and even with Ma Panchali, because Arjuna had to become the Kadanayaka of Mahabharata. So we know these stories, and how do we connect these with our daily lives? So please understand, don't see our Puranic stories just as some stories and leave it aside and forget it. No, everything actually reflects your current life. So once you're on Ma Kali Sadhana or path of Bhairava, I've already mentioned it in my previous videos. The women who are organically in your life are really important. They hold a special place. They are in your life for a reason. Ma specifically chose those women to put in your life so that she could teach you few things. Let me explain. The point number one, sh- they will teach you femininity. We've already discussed this, why and how. And here, the concept is not just linear, where Ma comes and teaches you something. No. So, you need to understand when Ma plays victim role in your own life. Now, think of it. Now, close your eyes and try to connect the dots. Ma is so subtle and so guhya. She could play the role of victim where she would bring out the Shiva Tattva within you. Or, this is where it gets interesting. She would play the role of victim so that she would get the Shiva Tattva out of somebody else, and maybe you are becoming the Ravana here, right? Both had to burn their karma, both Rama and Ravana. So, she decides, based upon your karma, are you going to play the role of Rama or Ravana or Parashurama or Krishna, right? Beautiful, right? So, whatever mistakes that you do, she would come as Masati and she would burn you like Daksha Prajapati. Or if you have done right actions with holding dharma, let me tell you something. Even if you hold on to dharma, doesn't mean your life is going to be easy. It will be hard and you have to stay with it. You have to burn, but you will lead the path to others. So, even the women who were in your life, who tried to pull you down, who still try to pull you down, they are also Devi. A woman can burn your karma at so much accelerated rate that nobody else can do, in my opinion. And the lessons that they teach you, in short amount of time. It's like open the Sahasra, crack open it, and then put everything that you're supposed to learn. That's how she operates. This was kind of a sudden video, and I usually make notes of points so that I don't lose the flow. But I didn't make anything, so the video's topic's gonna be erratic and disorganized. Uh, I was thinking about something. Uh, I spoke to a Devi who was organically in my life, and she was telling me something that though her personal life is completely normal, she goes to the office, she comes back, and it's going pretty fine. But there is some unexplainable uh, anxiety, irritation, and fear. Sh- it, the outbursts are so random that she's not able to understand why. Maybe she thought maybe it's just trivial, and she didn't share with anybody, because if people just say you are just not mentally stable, just meditate and walk around, yeah, that is all there. But it's the Yoni consciousness, right? Every being with a Yoni is connected to the para Yoni, the cosmic Yoni, right? So the amount of consciousness that a woman can withhold at a time, a man can never. Because let's say a woman feels something, somewhere, anger, frustration, severe pain, that would be equally distributed and felt by other women, because again, they're all connected. All yonis are connected to the para yoni. So even if the woman is still inside a four walls, doing all good, she is deeply connected to the nature. Ma is, of course, she is nature, she's the universe, right? So whatever happens around the nature, they could feel it, but a man can never. I was just talking to another friend, and I was thinking why women were oppressed, how Kalipurisha had twisted a small thing to make sure nobody grows spiritually. So think of it. What a man can achieve in 12 months, a woman can achieve the same spiritual growth in 12 days. There was a small line that Guruji told in one of his videos, where he says, let's say you do a particular kind of puja or a vidhi that you only do on Amavasya. Okay. So you do it on one Amavasya and you do it on another Amavasya. So, right. So you do it 12 times in a year, 12 months. Imagine you do the same thing every day for 30 days. So technically, every day is an Amavasya for you. And that's how she operates. So in 1 month, you can achieve the same thing what would have taken for a 30-month period. You've done it in a month, right? And karmically, women go through so much in their lives. They're already very spiritually advanced. You know, the intuition, right? The gut feeling that they have. Where do you think that roots from? So, Purusha, Prakriti, men, women. Both of them have both Purusha and Prakriti. Now, let's say the Prakriti is so advanced spiritually. She's growing. And she wouldn't settle for any less Purusha Tattva, that is Shiva Tattva. She would want somebody who can give her Adhar, so she can stand upon it. But what happens when she grows spiritually and men are just stuck here without any Bhairav Tattva? She wouldn't settle for anybody less. What happens? Imbalance happens. So, what did men do? Put restrictions. Don't do there, don't go there, don't do this, you're not supposed to, you're impure. And trauma. They put her down. So, spiritually, she didn't grow. If she didn't grow, they needn't grow. Men became spiritually dumb. No Bhairav Tattva. So then what happens? Emotional instability, fickleness, fights, all the rubbish that's going on in the society. Because why? It doesn't come from this, it comes from this, the Purusha Tattva. No enough Bhairava Tattva, Shiva Tattva. This how Kali Purusha like smartly control this. Now for the fact there's a rise of Bhairava and women understand their true power. They are living and breathing and walking yantras, right? How a dog is a yantra of Bhairava, women are a yantra of Ma Kali. Why? Yoni. They're all connected to the para Yoni, the cosmic Yoni. So, men do Bhairav sadhana. Keep doing Bhairav sadhana. Increase your Bhairav tattva, and you will find your Shakti. And Shakti, we never have to teach anything to Shakti. She knows. She knows better than anybody. Always. भैरव काल के नमोस्तुते ओम नमो भैरवाय नमो नमः ओम नमो भैरवाय स्वाहा जय मां जय मां जय मां